takes slow. The night gets deep. Your silhouette a secret I keep. Whispers crawl where the shadows lead. Velvet skies, your name's a song.
Hey, welcome to Sacred and Naked. I am Charity, your sacred intimacy guide. And if you are looking for an intimate view on healing and love, self-love, partnered love, all things love, or if you simply need a reminder that you are not alone, you have come to the right place. Welcome to my safe space. I had to take time to grieve the true ending of a 7-year off and on relationship with a person that I called my soulmate. My July Cancer. The reason why I'm so in love with all July Cancers. So I wanted to talk about those feelings tonight. So I have mentioned in a couple of recent episodes how, you know, he and I are no longer talking, that he's more serious with his girlfriend. I feel like these are feelings. These are not conversations that I've had, but this is just my spiritual, like, intuition, my connection, just knowing. And I just have this thing where I just know, right? So, but I had not had a conversation with him since the day before I think Still came, and I felt like he had some feelings about Still coming, because he was saying that, you know, Still would expect something more sexually intimate, because, you know, he was coming down here. It's not like, I mean, I was paying him, you know, for a service. It's not like he was just coming down to, see me, like we had some kind of relationship or whatever. But, you know, Booby, that's what I call him, Booby was like, you know, this dude's coming down and he's gonna expect something more from you. And I was like, no, he's not. But he wanted to, and I guess this is just a, you know, masculine, like, territorial thing. So he wanted to connect sexually with me before Still came down. So we were trying to figure that out. It didn't work. It didn't work out. I'm saying, like, we weren't able to see each other before Still came. And so the last thing I remember texting was that I love him. And he said, I love your pretty self too, or something like that. And that's the last time we talked. February 6th. I think Still came down February 7th. So, mind you, like, me and my soulmate, like, we talk every day, all throughout the day, like while at work, and even, you know, I know, like, play by play, you know, what his day consists of. Like, that was the thing he used to use to, like, reassure me, like, no matter who he was talking to, he's like, I talk to you the most, like, because we talked every day, like, you know, like clockwork. Like, he's gonna send me good morning, and, like, we're gonna talk throughout the day, and, like, when he does his other stuff, and, like, all throughout the day, like, we're gonna talk when he gets home. It was a long day, whatever. Sometimes we'll FaceTime or whatever. So when I didn't hear from him, it's just something I just knew, like, okay, he's feeling something. I'm gonna give him a moment to process. I think I had my own things I was working through. with my job or whatever. And so it's a lot of stuff going on in space. I'm gonna let him do his thing. I got things I'm trying to process. Okay. So then when like time went by and I didn't hear from him, like, okay, well, he must be getting more serious with his girlfriend. Like it's about time, whatever. Okay. I respect that. I'm not gonna reach out, whatever. Okay. So recently, within these past couple weeks, he's been like watching my stories and responding to them and like, DMing me and all this. Now, mind you, we have a real relationship. Like, why are you not texting my phone? Like, why is it just simply social media? So I'm like, okay, well, he's on some sneaky ass shit because, it's probably seen as less as cheating because he's not doing it from his phone. Anyway, so I'm like, side eye. And I'm, kind of engaging, kind of not. Like, I'll let some days go by before I respond. And I just asked him, when are you going to say what you're not saying? Let's have the conversation, right? I want to hear him say directly that, I'm not talking to you no more. Like, I'm more serious with, her, whatever, blah, blah. I don't really know what exactly I wanted him to say, but I knew I wanted him to directly address why we're not talking. Why'd you disappear? Why are we not talking? Our season is over. I wanted to hear him say that. Okay. So I asked him that and he was like, what? That I love you and I miss you so much. And I'm like, I love you too. I miss you too. Well, that's not what it is. So anyway, he ended up telling me that he got engaged. Like, okay, now we're getting somewhere. So I'm like, congratulations. And so he goes through this bullshit about, well, when I didn't hear from you, like, I feel like you didn't care and blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't get why some people, because it's not just a masculine thing, why some people can't just be honest and direct in what their real feelings are. You know what I mean? There are a lot of things that have transpired within he and in my relationship that he didn't tell me, that I spiritually just had to find out on my own. So that right there was enough for me just to be willing to let it go, right? Because I'm an honest person. I want to be with an honest and transparent person like myself. And so that was enough for me to say, okay. So we have more of a back and forth. It's not heated. It's just very much direct. And he ended up apologizing and, saying he loved me and all that type of stuff. And I didn't respond. I didn't respond because I just want more. And I don't want to entertain anything that's not like what I'm on. Like, at this point in the relationships that I do have, I'm being loved the way that I want to be loved. That's why I'm still in those relationships. You know what I mean? And honesty is a part of that, right? So I have so many mixed feelings though. Like, he was the best sexual relationship or sex that I've had. Like, even though Q was my favorite, like, masculine energy, Booby was definitely the best sex that I've had. Like, because we've had 7 years to perfect what the interaction is, right? And we just knew each other. Like, we know each other's bodies, we know what to do. Like, we just had amazing sex, right? So I'm grieving that because I have not had sex, I have not had dick in a long time, and so I miss it. Like, damn, well, that's some dick I'm not gonna have. But also, like, Booby has been just an inspiring energy on this healing journey. Just my desire for him has sparked a lot of my own self discovery and self intimacy. And I mean, I credit him for that because he motivated me like indirectly, right? But I mean, essentially it was me wanting to be deeper and more connected and living the life that I want, right? But it's because of the relationship I had with him, or the desire I had for him, that kind of was the catalyst to, me pursuing that. So I'm grieving that, like, damn, like, we've really been in each other's lives for like almost 7 years. That's a long time. That's a long time to be connected to somebody. It's a long time to know somebody and to kind of grow with someone. Even though we kind of grew at different rates. I also felt bad for his fiance because Booby is non-monogamous, right? And I know that, and I accept that, and I'm, whatever. I'm cool, whatever. As long as we honest and we haven't, whatever, open communication about it, like, I'm cool with it, right? It's not fair for her to. Sometimes people say, like, your partner, right? Like, so she may know. But you're engaged and you trying to spin the block. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're engaged. Like, let me be. I'm minding my own business. Let me be, and you go do your thing. Like, be faithful. Like, I mean, that's why you get married, right? Like, so I had so many feelings, like, legit hurt. I was hurt. I think I was hurt to hear him say I got engaged. I think that part hurt. Because I had feelings, I think, right before he ended up talking to her, like, why are you not choosing me, right? But I mean, people have their preferences, and their, like, they travel a lot. Like, Booby's been all over the fucking world. Like, they travel. Like, I have 4 kids. They have none. You know what I mean? So my life is just, I'm married, So, I mean, I get it. Like, I get it, right? Like, I get it. But there was like a little sting. Like, it was a little sting there. You know what I mean? So, it's not easy letting go of a relationship that meant a lot to you. And yeah, he really meant a lot to me. And I'm not going to say that I didn't mean anything to him. I do believe, like, he loved me the best way he could and held me, as close as he possibly could. I really truly do wish him and them the best. Like, when I said that, I'm very genuine about it. Like, I know how hard life is. I know how hard marriage is from experience. And I know how hard it is to, like, still find yourself as you, live life. Kind of blend your life, merge your life with another individual person. So I do wish him the best. I love him. I'm going to try not to give up on July cancers now that this July cancer is gone. But my feelings were really hurt that day when, like, I read your boy got engaged. Like, he just said it so casually, and it just, I really had to take a moment. I was, like, super upset. Like, and I've had a couple of days, I guess maybe a week or so, to process it. But, like, I had texted my producer, like, I wanted to record that day because I was so emotional. Like, I wanted you guys to see, like, raw emotions. Like, I was so emotional But now that I've had time to process it, like, I understand why it stung a little, but I also understand why he's not my guy. And I knew he wasn't my guy long before any of this happened. As I, became who I'm becoming, and like the things that meant something to me, I realized those. I'm like, okay, well, this is not a line. So I get that. But I wanted to hold on to that sex because it was so good. And not only was it so good because it was really, really good, but it was familiar. And I felt safe there because it was familiar. I felt safe. Like I know what this connection is, and like we know each other, and he knows how to rub me, rub me down, like afterwards. The aftercare is incredible. And he'll hold me until I fall asleep. All these things that I don't get on a regular basis because I'm not having sex. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, my baby came in here, y'all. Definitely was a lot to process. Tell me what you think. Should I give up on July cancers? I was hurt. I know I don't need your validation to tell me if I have a reason to be hurt or not, but have you ever experienced this? Like, how did you heal through having to release a bond that you had been building for years? Like, what did you do? I think once I stopped having sex with somebody, it's easier for me to kind of let them go. And so we have not had sex in like months. I think the last time we had sex was November. So I was I'm cool. Like, he was out my system. So, but anyway, please comment and let me know. Like, engage with me. Let me know what you thought of this episode. What do you think of the situation? Like, I think it was kind of fucked up. Like, especially because I'm minding my own business. I'm healing. You know what I'm saying? And here you come trying to engage with me again. Ask me to send you, videos and all that type of stuff. Like, that's crazy. Shh. Anyway, I gotta go because my baby's here. But like, share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend. Come on over here to the healing side. I love y'all. Bye.